Whew, that was a lot of moving stuff around. Anyway, guys, what's going on is I, Sly 88, also known as Steve, and it is now 10:27, 10:28. Actually, it now just turned 10:28. It is still Friday the 13th in the month of May. And guys, we are now had to take a little bit of time to reorganize some stuff. Probably made my room look a little messier in the process, but what can you do? But anyway, we are with this month's Sci-Fi Block, possibly my last. Not my last period, but maybe I might take a month or two break from it, but I don't know. I mean, these nerd blocks are kind of harder to really get away from, because they pack so many cool things in there, but also I gotta try to diversify stuff, guys, because I gotta make room. Because Lord knows I just rearrange stuff, especially with my Legion of Collectors and Comic Collector Core boxes, and those just are kind of overthrowing my closet a little bit. So I'm kind of a little worried that okay, I may have to start canceling stuff, and I really don't want to do that, guys. But I may have to, which is kind of sad. I mean, I'll save money, which is cool, but there's also that part of me that's like, oh, but I'll be missing out on cool, exclusive, well, not exclusive stuff, but cool stuff packed in every box. Okay, so anyway, let us get into this month's Sci-Fi Block. And the first one, guys, right off the bat, which they said that they were going to do it in honor of Leonard Nimoy, which is the Series 1 of the original Star Trek. And it's a reaction figure, of course, of Spock. Which I laughed at, guys, because I said watch it either be a pop vinyl or reaction or something of the like, but it is, they have Spock, Sulu, McCoy, and Uhura. And of course, in honor of, the late great Leonard Nimoy and or, his birthday, you get a reaction figure of Spock. So, that's kind of cool, guys. I mean, I don't mind that, live long and prosper. So. And we move on, guys, to probably what makes me laugh, because I've now got these twice in a row. God help me. Which is a First Order Stormtrooper pop vinyl figure. I'm tempted to pass this off on my mother, but I may actually give this to a coworker or somebody that might want these. And it's not that I don't like these big figures, but just because, I am trying to consolidate, stuff. Trying to not get too much stuff, to put in my room. But hey, might be cool. So a reaction figure and a big vinyl bottle, big vinyl bottlehead of, First Order Stormtrooper. Now, Shirt Punch's shirt for this box is actually Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which they said that it would be. I figured it was going to be the book, but it's actually the t-shirt. And the t-shirt is the big bot that the main character in Hitchhikers asks at the end, well, what is the meaning of life? And the shirt actually blurts out loud, the quote that he said. He goes, life. He goes, don't talk to me about life. I thought that was cute. I may have to wear that, even though I'm not the biggest Hitchhiker's Guide fan. Also, guys, they're getting exclusive phone covers that are coming to Nerd Block, which is why I'm also a little hesitant, because I think that would be cool to have a phone cover. It says to select your phone model to get your hands on one of these bad boys now. So I might actually go through with this, at least just to see what my phone cover would look like. So put that there. I may go to that afterwards. Now zip strips, the ultimate removable bumper sticker, strong on, easy off. Which it's baby on board, but instead, which is exclusive for this, it's BB on board. You know, named after BB-8. So that to me is actually pretty fun. If my mother doesn't want this, which I told her about that, she isn't really sure that she wants to put this on there, and I told her that if she doesn't, that I'll see if somebody at work wants to put this on her car. So that's pretty cool, little, baby on board, BB on board. This by far is probably my least favorite. I don't like can coolers, guys. I don't see the point in a can cooler. But this one I can maybe kind of let go a little bit. Just sorry, excuse me. This can cooler is actually done in the style of Chewbacca. So it's a chewy can cooler, which I don't mind that. That's okay. I'm not a big can cooler fan. Save the best for last, guys. Because remember how the last box we said that there would be a Ray Bradbury item. I got it in my hand, but I'll actually do that in a second. Now, got an exclusive print, guys, that comes in either blue or green. I got the blue one, and it's an art print, guys, of the Planet Express from Futurama. So they said we were going to get something from Futurama. I had kind of hoped for a pop vinyl, but you know what, guys? Art print is just as good, because I love art prints. So, a blue version of the Planet Express. So, good news for everyone. And the BB-8 bumper sticker was actually, like you guys can kind of get an idea of what the green would have looked like, but here's everything in the box this far. Of course, also the exclusive Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy t-shirt. It's like, life, don't talk to me about life. And now, here is the next box. The next box has an item from Aliens and Battlestar Galactica. Actually, the new version, because it's showing the logo for the new Battlestar Galactica. And it says also this June, Sci-Fi Block is bringing you a catastrophic item from Independence Day. And that month's Sci-Fi Block will contain 4 exclusives. Now here's one that's kind of interesting. I thought it was actually an exclusive. It might as well be counted as an exclusive to me, which is the 60th anniversary edition of Ray Bradbury's book Fahrenheit 151, 451. Almost said 151. Yeah, the 60th anniversary edition of Fahrenheit 451, which was also adapted, guys, into a movie. So it's a Ray Bradbury movie that was inspired by his book. And what's cool with this, you know, with this, 60th anniversary edition, guys, is the fact that, excuse me, sorry again, guys. What makes this book cool, guys, is the fact that this has an interview with Ray Bradbury, and the fact that everybody that knew Ray Bradbury during that time period, especially, you know, during the show runnings and stuff of Star Trek, actually were telling him, like they were talking about, his career and his books and, other things of the like. So yeah, he basically, guys, it's one of those like Ultimate Edition type books. So something new, something different, something fun, something stupid, no matter how you look at it. But anyway, guys, that is this month's, Nerd Block or Sci-Fi Block. I'm going to add this to the book pile very carefully, but I'm looking forward to reading this because a lot of people, even my own mother, have actually read this, and everybody that I've talked to in between, like, sessions here, I was letting them know, and they're all like, dude, you need to read that because it's such a cool book, and a lot of the themes are still relevant by today's standards. So a book that still has relevant ties to today is definitely a book that I probably should, immediately read. So I'll read this another time. But anyway, guys, that is it for this month's, Sci-Fi Block for the month of May. And it's really hard to turn away June. I'm considering, well, I still got some time to ask Nerd Block if I can maybe take a month or two off, or maybe a couple of months. But it's also really hard because I'm really intrigued to see, like, okay, for exclusives, they're only exclusive to that Nerd Block. It makes me wonder, like, what are they? So I might break my vow of, like, taking a month or two away from Nerd Block. But I'm not keeping the boxes. I don't keep the boxes for Nerd Block. I keep the items, but I throw away the Nerd Block stuff. The only boxes I really keep, and even then, I may have to do some kind of like storage thing with them, is the Marvel Collector Corps and Legion of Collectors stuff. So that... Ooh, excuse me. So I've started throwing away Nerd Block stuff. I started throwing away the Comic Bento boxes. The only reason why the ones behind me aren't being thrown away, which I probably might as well just start giving these items away just so I can get rid of the boxes, is I'm trying to get rid of graphic novels that I'm not like reading, or books that I'm not reading, etc. or so forth. So I'm trying to get rid of these, and I'm trying to find coworkers or people that I can hoard that off on. I might even like try to see if the library can take these, because I just, guys, want these Comic Bento boxes behind me. I want the books to actually like go someplace, so like people can read them. I might donate them to the library, just so that way they're out of the way. I can get rid of the boxes, and I don't clear out a little bit more space than trying to take up with all these boxes. It's an ongoing losing battle, but I'm still trying. But anyway, I'm rambling on, guys, so I will see you guys in the next vid, the next unboxing, etc. or so forth.